What's going on? About to open up my second Star Wars Galaxy hobby box. I'm extremely excited about this. I had some pretty good luck with the first box that I opened, pulling an autograph of Shin Hati. So figured, why not give it a go for another and maybe hopefully pull a sketch or something with a lower number. I know that there are a bunch of parallels in here, obviously. And apologies if the background noise is too loud. I am playing Star Wars, the Clone Wars. Been actually rewatching that and hoping it'll bring me some good luck for this. But I like to set this display box up. I think it's really nice how they have this display option. Of course, for the local comic shops, but it's cool for collectors as well, I think. 18 packs. And I don't think I'm going to be opening all of these in one sitting. We'll see. But certainly excited to get started. So first pack, may there be something good in here. And I'm going to try and open these packs without spoiling the back card. I was unable to do that in the first video. I really wasn't paying much attention. But all right. That's awesome. I love this card. Did get this in the first hobby box, but obviously Anakin handing Ahsoka her now improved lightsabers with the blue. Oh, that's a nice card. Luke Skywalker. Obviously with his Return of the Jedi saber, so. And his X-Wing suit. Oh, and then there we go. That is going to be, I think they call these multi-diamonds, because this is not going to be a numbered card, and there's a print line, unfortunately. But you can see the diamonds there. And then this, I believe, is going to be a refractor of the Battle on Hoth. Yep, there we go. So first four completed, out of the way. Second pack, here we go. And just like everyone else, hoping that one of my four, numbered cards will be one of the lower series, like I think they're called Moho Refractors and Multi-Diamonds. I forget all the names, or Many Diamonds rather. I always love this one. The Rebel Trooper running into the Wampa. That's an interesting card. I think this is... no, it is not. That's actually, what is that? The Rise of the Skywalker. Okay. Ooh, that's sick. Another one of those, I believe. Multi-diamonds. A lot of print lines in this one. Look at that. You can see, 4 of them. That's interesting. And then a refractor of General Grievous. That is a sick card. Third pack. And I'll try and move through this fairly quickly, but I'm opening these for my enjoyment, so definitely will take my time to admire some of the cards I've not seen yet. And that is a card I've not seen yet. That is going to be from The Mandalorian, or actually it might even be Book of Boba Fett Season 2, now that I think about it. But that is very cool. Luke Skywalker teaching Grogu, of course. Oh, that's an amazing shot. I love this card of the Millennium Falcon, Han and Chewie fighting off some stormtroopers, and that's going to be, of course, from the original Star Wars A New Hope. One of the early scenes. Oh, back-to-back Millennium Falcon. That is another incredible card. Trying to see... Does this... Yeah, I thought that was Tatooine. And then one guaranteed refractor per pack, supposedly. And this is going to be a really cool card of Luke getting his hand, well, I was going to say repaired, but a new hand after, of course, Darth Vader cut it off in the greatest Star Wars movie, in my opinion, The Empire Strikes Back. Although I'm a massive prequel fan, grew up on the prequels, and the Duel of Mustafar artwork on these packs is just incredible. I'm a really big fan of that. I believe the 2025 Chrome stuff, like had Acolyte artwork, and just not my thing. So I'm a really big fan of, like I said, this Revenge of the Sith art that they chose for both the packs and, of course, the hobby box itself. Really cool scene from Book of Boba Fett. Obviously, Mando, Din Djarin, and Boba together. Oh, yes. I love Darth Maul. Love Sam Witwer. And I think he just did an incredible job. And obviously, this is him sitting on the throne at Mandalore. And you can see right there, it's not, his original lightsaber. This is going to be from Season 7 of Clone Wars. Really cool card of the Trench Run. Darth Vader chasing down Luke Skywalker before he blows up the Death Star. That is an amazing card. I've not seen that one yet either. I will say a lot of new cards. Fortunately, not a lot of duplicates from my first hobby box. And then this should be, I guess no refractor in this one. But that's an incredible card. I've not seen this one either. That's a Darth Vader, I'm assuming, approaching Mustafar. Yep. Wow. That's really nice. I love those cards with the ship approaching, all the various planets within the Star Wars universe. I just think that's a really cool concept to have. Oh, getting distracted here as Obi-Wan Kenobi's fighting General Grievous for, I don't know, the 5th time so far, but gotta love Clone Wars. Oh, I've seen this card in other people's videos, and I was really hoping to pull it. This is a really cool card in my opinion. Anything Darth Vader is going to catch my eye as my favorite character in any form of media, but I love C-3PO just kind of floating there. Protocol droid. And Kylo fighting Rey. Okay, this is going to be one of those cards that's exclusive to this set, or new to this set rather. The Duel on Mustafar, the manga style, anime style. And I did get one in my first box, and I'm happy to get a different one. That's really cool. And let's see if I got anything good behind this card. Oh, yes. I'm extra hyped about this because I got the autographed Shin Hati card in the first box. Fear the Dark Side. And the Fear the Dark Side, yep, that's what I was going to say. That's one of their themes that they've done that's new to the 2025 hobby box. That's a really cool card. And all of these will end up going in sleeves, and I do put them in top loaders as well. I just think these cards are incredible. These are the first cards I bought since I was a kid. My first Star Wars cards since then, and chose this Galaxy theme because they're not all character cards. I really like the artwork aspect of it, and then obviously the incentive of potential autographs and sketch art. That's incredible from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Ooh, that's a fun one. Don't want to mess the name up. Yep, that's what I thought. I thought it was Wedge. That's great. That's so cool. I love the original trilogy cards. And a character that you don't see a lot of, artwork for, or merch, whatever you want to call it. And I think this is going to be another, what they call multi-diamonds. That's a sick card. It's going to, there are print lines in these multi-diamonds. But Millennium Falcon approaching Cloud City. And This is going to be our refractor, and these are going to be the Eta 2 interceptor. I love this, one of my all-time favorite ships. And of course, the Jedi Temple in the background on Coruscant. Next pack. No numbered parallels yet. So, be definitely excited when we pull the first one of those. Oh, yes. I know. As he says. Han Solo to Leia, that's Empire Strikes Back. Like I said, my favorite movie. This is one of my favorite scenes. And I really love this card because it's got all the characters from the scene on it. I mean, that is just incredible. Another Clone Wars card. Love this, again, from Season 7. Wow. Ahsoka vs. Maul. That is just sick. That's those episodes, the last, I think, 3 or 4, you know, the battle on Mandalore. I mean, that was just top tier Star Wars. Okay, here we go. That's gonna be, oh, it's Captain Phasma. Not a big sequels fan, but that's gonna be our first numbered parallel. I forget what this one is called. It's of course, green though. And I can't remember what they're numbered out of. The green is gonna be 199, that's right. So there you go. And then a refractor of all the stormtroopers. It's like a grenade going off or something. Not a grenade, sorry. A thermal detonator would be the correct term there. And then one more look at this Captain Phasma card, trying to keep the light bulb out, but that's a really cool pattern. I forget what this one's called as far as the what type of parallel. You know, like I said, there's all those different names. Okay, I think this pack, I don't know, maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me. I thought this pack felt thicker when I picked it up. All right, let's see if I was right. Don't think so. Nope. All right. Mind playing tricks on me. Oh, that's a funny scene. Not funny, but it's funny what happens after, because IG-11's going to come and obviously invoke some justice on these scout troopers. That one in particular, of course, did punch Grogu. Love the Mandalorian, the first 2 seasons especially. Oh, that is sick. That's Darth Vader's Imperial Star Destroyer crashing into the surface of the Death Star 2 right before it blows up. That's what it should be, B-Wing Starfighter. Really nice Ahsoka card. Yeah, that's just a beautiful card. I love the white background for her. And then refractor of Vader and the Scout Troopers on Endor. Or rather, the Forest Moon of Endor. On to the next pack. Yes. Oh, there's a line through it. That's unfortunate. Dang. Got really excited though, because this is the box art. As you can see right there. Man, that's really disappointing. That line shows up, but still a great card. Anakin and Vader, one and the same. Actually, at that time, I think that might also be technically Vader. You can see he's got the yellow eyes there. Mandalorian in the Naboo N1 Starfighter that's been revamped. This is going to be Wizard. And in my last video, right after I had pulled or last box, right after I pulled the autographed card, I pulled the Kit Fisto card. I was like, oh, Plo Koon, just because I had watched a video right before that of someone hitting this card. So happy to see it. Ooh, and then I got a Jar Jar Binks card. That is pretty cool. Refractor. I love the Phantom Menace. Uh-oh. I wonder what they call this card. Nope, just Jar Jar. Galactic Inspirations. Okay, so this is a new, from the new line there. Or new introduction on within the 2025 Galaxy. All right, I'm working my way through these a lot quicker than I did my first box, so seems like I might just end up opening all of them, but depends on if I pull anything extremely good. No super thick cards there or anything. The droids and an Ewok, or Ewoks rather. Oh, you got a baby Ewok. I wonder if this is after their victory. Let's see. Yeah, just in between or mid-battle. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I got both of the box art cards. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull the other one. That's really nice. Oh, as I drop it. That's cool. Wow. I'm surprised. You know, anything Darth Vader, like I said, is what I like the most, but this card looks way better than the actual package does, in my opinion. Just the colors are more vibrant, more red. It's a really nice card. Got some Y-Wings and an X-Wing over the Death Star. That is sick. And then, okay, another of the Manga Duel on Mustafar set. And thankfully not a duplicate. Mustafar Rain. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's from when they're fighting on the, I don't even know what it's called, that had fallen into the lava, or it's about to fall into the lava at that point, but because the lava that falls onto the long arm ends up melting it, and yeah, that's just, Duel Mustafar is, you know, arguably the best fight scene ever, so anything for, you know, that scene I'm going to be really excited about. Is that Leia? It is Leia. And Vader and R2, that's a great looking A New Hope card. Another line on the card, you see that? It's pretty disappointing, I will admit. That's an interesting card. Snow Speeder. That's, sorry. In the background, Grievous just completely chopped one of his droids in half. Always cracks me up. Okay, that's gonna be a wave, I believe is what they call it, and that's gonna be a parallel of that Maul card I was so excited about earlier as he sits on the throne in Mandalore. That is just really cool. And then I think this is going to be out of like 150, 125, 175. I was wrong. Usurper. That's just a sick card. Wow. Okay, so that's 2 of 4. And then a Refractor. I love this one. All the bounty hunters in the back. Leia and Han. This is definitely straight out of Legends. And, you know, I actually pulled this card in the first hobby box and went into more detail on that with all the characters in it. I love all the bounty hunter cards. All right, so 2 more numbered, what are they, refractors, or not refractors, parallels to go. Got Wicket and R2, spoiled that one, but that's okay. Got Grogu as he's grasping for the little knob. Always thought that was cute. Oh, another more obscure character. Definitely a scene with no major characters. I wonder... Oh, I just spoiled what was behind it. I'm going to look at that in a second. It is Admiral Piet. Yep. Okay, that's a great card. Oh, and it's an Acolyte card. I wonder... I don't think I've gotten this style before. What is this number to? Maybe 100? Not the card I would have picked, but it is what it is. Yep, okay, out of 99. The Stranger, that's right, I forgot what his name was. And then Refractor of, that's right, R2 and the Ewok being tracked down by the ATST. All right, well, that's 3 of the numbered cards. Really excited about the Maul card, but lowest being out of 99. So hoping to pull, something obviously lower than that, out of 50. I can't remember if they do a 25. And then I know there's a Superfractor, I think is what the 1-of-1s are called, which would never expect one of those. I thought that was a Mace Windu card. It looked like some purple. I just had actually seen a video on this earlier today. It was really funny. Someone had shown this card as they opened it, and then the scene of Anakin cutting his arm off and him getting Force pushed out the window with Force lightning from, at that time, Lord Sidious, or Darth Sidious. He had not yet declared himself Emperor, but wow, that's a cool card. Boba Fett, another really cool card. After he's obviously fixed up his armor. This is going to be from the Book of Boba Fett. Yes, Clone Wars. Like I said, it's literally what I'm watching right now. Got Ahsoka and Anakin. That's an interesting art style as well. It's different. And then Refractor of the Bounty Hunters, which this is a card I pulled in the first hobby box, but still excited about it. I love this card. Love all the Bounty Hunters on there, and the old school original Boba Fett look. I mean, as cool as this is with the fresh paint and the black, I mean, it's not, I wouldn't call it a jumpsuit. The actual flight suit, rather, is just so sick with the weathered armor. On to the next pack, and I've only got, I believe, 4 more after this. So moving through it pretty quick, but not as fast as a lot of others as I look at the time. It has been 22 minutes, so if you're still watching, really appreciate it. And love this scene. Luke and Leia, R2-C3PO. Oh, that's cool. This will go with the Jyn Erso card that I got in my first box. Another line. Good grief. Gotta not look at this in such good lighting, but love this actor. He plays IP Man. I forget what his character's name is off the top of my head, but it looks like it's a charcoal or graphite sketch rather. So I just think this style is really cool. Oh, there you go. Sharut. This card. That's going to be one of my favorites for sure. Look at that. Looks like he's absorbing, deflecting, whatever you want to call it, a blaster bolt like he does. I would assume it's from the boarding of the Tantive 4. And, oh, yes. I was really hoping for this card. Maul in the Mandalorian enclosure that, is for Force sensitives for Jedi. Captain Rex, one of my all-time favorites. And then Ahsoka with her blue lightsabers, again, from Season 7. A lot of Season 7 cards, which I am loving. And Shattered is the name. This is an art piece as well that I actually, unfortunately, did not get the print of. I'm kind of regretting that. Might be trying to find the poster. Now that I see this again, this is just such a cool card. Alrighty. Luke on Hoth. That is really cool. Looks straight out of the movie. Wow. I just love that. And then, of course, the Millennium Falcon. Now, this is going to be different radar dish. Is that him making the Kessel Run? Is that from Solo? No, that's going to be from a sequel. That's right. It's on crate. Yeah. Okay. That is a card I'm excited about. A duplicate, but that is really cool. Is that, I would think this is going to be a numbered card. I don't see any color there, but I mean, look at that. That is really neat. I don't know what this one's called. All the little shimmering refractors. Oh, it is numbered. Oh, it's out of 75. 75 out of 75. Okay, that is pretty cool. I'll have to look up what this one is called. But wow, there we go. I was asking for a lower numbered card, and I got one. And then topping it off with a refractor of Leia from Empire Strikes Back. I just love this card as well. I pulled this one in the first hobby box. Royalty. Man, that's pretty exciting. I'm going to have to sleeve that and put it in a top loader here before I finish out the video, just to show it off. That's a really cool card. And I got 75 out of 75. That's pretty neat to get, you know, the final number. I mean, I would either want like a 1 or maybe a 66 or order 66 or yeah, that's pretty cool though. Alrighty. Oh, yes. I love it. Han shot first. I will always say that, and especially in the original cut. Greedo, though. That's a really cool card. I did not know this one was in there. Also looks straight out of the movie. Oh, another Maul card. This is a Darth Maul card from Phantom Menace. And you can see a speeder there. That is incredible. Another card I've not seen in any videos or anything. That is just so cool. At last we will have revenge. And then, of course, Darth Vader checking out Luke's new lightsaber. Indeed, he has become powerful, as the Emperor has foreseen. Lord Vader. Oh, look at that. That's actually really cool. But, of course, Padme and Anakin from Episode 3. Just ignore the last hour of the film. Across the stars. What a nice print there. Alrighty, 2 more. We've already pulled all 4 of the numbered parallels. Still, fingers crossed for a sketch card. I just think that'd be really cool, but beggars can't be choosers. I mean, I also pulled an auto out of it, the first hobby box rather, so, you know, I was never expecting that, and frankly, I'm not expecting a sketch card, but they are pretty cool in the videos I've seen. I like that you can see the reflection on the inside. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome. Look at this. The 2 best couples in Star Wars, but that's amazing. From Empire Strikes Back. And Han Solo is my second favorite character behind Darth Vader and Anakin. I group him with Vader, but that's another card I hadn't seen. And wow, I just really like that. And yes, finally, I got a Qui-Gon Jinn card. He is my, I'd say, 4th favorite character behind, you know, Vader, Han, and probably Obi-Wan. But man, I mean, watching Phantom Menace, I'm like, this is going to be my new favorite Jedi. Anything Liam Neeson I love, and then, of course, you know, Darth Maul. What a card, though. Wow. Looks also like picture straight out of the movie almost. Man, I just love Liam Neeson. I could look at that card for a while. Oh, this is cool. Twin Sons. Oh, man, on Tatooine, Luke and his speeder, C-3PO, when they're going off to search for R2. And then let's see if I got a refractor behind it. I do. Oh, another great Empire Strikes Back card of Luke trying to use the Force, which he eventually does, of course, to grab his lightsaber in the Wampa's den. What a great card. All right, last pack. It's been 30 minutes, but feels like it's gone by so fast. I just love these Galaxy cards, I will say. And yeah, I'm hoping to eventually get into some others. Maybe I'll pick up a Chrome pack or something else down the line. I know there's a new set, I forget what it's called, that's releasing, I believe on the 30th of December. And I am recording this a couple days before Christmas. Oh yes, this is a card that I had seen in some videos and I really was hoping to pull. This is going to be a young Anakin Skywalker constructing his Episode 2 lightsaber. And you can see the exposed Kyber crystal. Man, that's just so nice. It looks even better in person. I mean, that is just incredible. And now I want that lightsaber again. I actually had that lightsaber, I'm sure it's still at my parents' house, but when I was a kid, and obviously the movies were coming out, I had the old extendable one. But that's one of my favorite cards for sure that we pulled. And then this is a cool card from The Mandalorian. And you've got the Marshal there. I forget his character's name, but that's when he's still wearing the Boba Fett armor before they go slay the Krayt Dragon. Two more. Don't think it's going to be a sketch or anything. Oh, that's cool though. Star Destroyer coming in the background, and that's going to be Leia with a lightsaber. That's really neat. And the final card. A Chewbacca refractor. There we go. Wow. Well, pretty cool. I'm going to pause this and get my numbered cards and some sleeves and top loaders and resume to show those off. All right, resuming as I've put my 4 numbered parallels in sleeves and top loaders, and of course, got some card dust I see now on the inside on top of that sleeve, but I'll deal with that later. This is going to be the best one I pulled in the whole case, and I just love this. You can see Captain Rex there. Don't see, or actually at that time he was, I think, Commander, but no Captain Vaughn, but all the Ahsoka troopers, or 501st troopers rather, with the Ahsoka paint. Her getting her lightsabers back from Anakin. This is going to be numbered 75 out of 75, which is pretty cool. Loyalty means everything. And then, not a big Acolyte fan. Unfortunately, I pulled, the Stranger, but pretty cool card, I will admit. Love the, whatever type of, pattern that is. Numbered 33 out of 99, so a third of the way through of that. This is one of my favorite cards I've gotten, and obviously Maul sitting on the throne of Mandalore. This is I think this is the wave pattern, is what they call it. Of course, the blue. Number 155 out of 175. And then the last of the numbered is going to be a Captain Phasma. Green one, I don't recall what this is called either, but 23 out of 199. And then, while I will be putting all the other cards in sleeves and top loaders, the only one that I did for this video is going to be the Duel of Mustafar, manga, anime style. And this is going to be Mustafar Reign. And that does it. So I'll probably make another shorter video of all the big hits between both of the hobby boxes that I opened. I will say the first hobby box definitely I had better luck with, but still I can't complain, especially these 2 cards. I mean, those are incredible, and I got a lot of base cards that I was really hoping for that I'd seen in other people's videos. So that'll conclude it. If you stayed to the end, really appreciate it. Would love to see any sort of comments from anyone. I'm doing this more for the community. It's not like I'm expecting millions of views or anything. So, but thanks for watching.